Good morning, everyone. I've got my headache relief uh, cap on upside down again because it's in need. I'm in need of it. I've already had some DHC, so hopefully that'll start kicking in, but I can feel the edema is getting worse. So my morning's kind of a little off because I had to take care of Hannah. She ended up getting a hot spot. I've been kind of keeping an eye on her because I've noticed that um, she's had some issues, but I figured the salt water, if she was going to have it, he's going to eat it off, but we'll get back into salt water. But I had to doctor her up, and so it was amazing the way she was sitting down. I'm sifting my oatmeal, got to do that every day. But as soon as she laid down by my heart while I was taking care of her, it was amazing. My heart stopped hurting instantly. It was just like this warm hug around my heart. It was truly the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And as soon as I started to get away from her, the pain in my heart started hurting. I was like, well, you're going to just have to stay right by my heart all day, protect Mama's heart. Because I've never in my life experienced such a beautiful thing in my life. I mean, the fact that they both accepted me into their den and to feel and notice that you are is huge in a dog's life. So get to know your pets. I'm telling you, it's the most beautiful thing in the world when you embrace with your animals the love that they share in the wild without human voices. They communicate other ways, and you just have to be willing to take the time to listen. It's not hard, I promise. It was never hard before. People they get a pet, and then the newness would wear out, and then they're just a dog. I mean, I've always treated mine like part of the family. Everybody says, well, you didn't have kids, you'd be different. No, I'd be the same. Just because they are of four legs does not mean they have not gained status. Oh, no, on the contrary, not only have they gained status, but I clean up their poop. There's that. So let's talk about the pecking order in the household. I just think that too many people are taking for granted the abilities that they could be learning from their pets about life, about what's going on out there. They bark at someone, there's a reason why they're barking at somebody. Don't scold them. Look at that person. Say, what is it you've done in life that you've gone to the darkness? I mean, it's that simple. I've been trying to tell people this forever. Now that it's really becoming more prevalent, now everybody's got the radars on. I just tell what I've been told. And I learn everything from him. Since becoming obedient to him, that's all I do, is listen. And if I don't get the answer, I wait. That's huge. Waiting is the hardest part. Isn't there a song of that? Gotta cut her egg up, and I've lost a utensil, so I'm gonna do it a little different way this morning. I never know how I'm gonna cut something up or whatever, but they've been the eggs, I think, are being made not necessarily in house, but they're fantastic, and they've got real cheese, not fake cheese. So it just blew the breakfast right out of the water when they started adding that. So giddy up. That was nice, and she adores it because we're just perfectly fine eating what we're provided here. Anything else is bonus. But your body does not need much to function in a day, I assure you. I'm living proof. I don't eat a whole lot of anything. So I started earlier I shared me doing the wound care for Hannah Grace and started writing this huge thing on Facebook, and then I decided, you know what, this is more than Facebook. This is something I need to share. So I've shared some of what I wrote. But the one thing that I realized when with her laying down and the pain going away is that the darkness in this world is harming my heart even more. I didn't even realize it until her love was wrapped around my heart. And then I started to move away and I could feel it. I was like, holy crap. If people would just love one another. Maybe I'd live longer. I mean, God gave me this heart of gold. And I've always shared it with everyone. I just wasn't obedient before. But we have to live with our choices. And I've always been a strong Christian woman. I've always been a strong, independent woman. Didn't need a man to support me. I believed in my wedding vows. And when he decided to make the decision solely on his own, I tried to make it in man's world. And I did. I was very successful for a long time. But for what? To watch day in and day out what this tyrant regime, trust me, this isn't the only one, it's been going on for years. They're just the worst. Take everything away from my hard-earned taxpayers. I mean, I'm telling you, it is heartbreaking to have selected a profession that with somebody like me that has a heart of gold. So every client that walked through the door, no matter what walk of life they were from, they were family. You were part of a family. And we watched out for each other. We did. Until it just got bad. Until everybody just went every different direction and started lashing out at people like me that are trying to help and just follow what the rules are. We make them. We can't change them. We're just trying to follow. You know, when you look at your whole life and see you did that for what? For a tyrant regime? No, I'm sorry. No, thank you. I want no part of that. And nor should anybody else. It's the darkest government that we've ever had yet. And if you don't use your voice to speak up, it's going to get worse. And the fact that it's now affecting my heart, the darkness in this world, and I'm in a place full of light. I mean, everybody around here is just full of life. It's like, seriously, everybody should have rainbow flashing lights. Everybody's just so happy here, and they're from all over. Met people from Brazil yesterday. Fell in love with Hannah. Their little boy was crazy. Polo, crazy for Hannah. So, I'm telling you, this world needs a intervention. And they need it with love. And guess who started it all? God. So, you figure out how you're going to get that love in your hardened heart and change the way you're looking at the world, or you treat the world and others. Walk with faith. Today's calendar. If God says it, trust it. And he does. So, what do you got to lose but to try? Try to love one another as thyself. And if you don't love thyself, then start with you. Make a call to Jesus, Jeremiah 3:33, and have a chat with him. You'll be amazed at what happens after that. So, stay tuned. I have more coming up. Love to all bunches and bunches.